good. Oh. 7 years ago, I was broke, and now I'm running 3 businesses, and I'm taking you guys along that journey of how I've done it and how I am currently doing it. Welcome to day 38. So we've been on a vlog challenge for ourselves of just trying to go for 100 days straight. If you guys are new here, we run 3 businesses, right? So we have a company called Mic Cover, where we make microphone covers for the Shure SM7B and SM7DB. So they're just rubber-like covers. They come in a bunch of different colors. You can just slide them on your microphone. They're non-permanent. You can change them whenever. You can put stickers on them, draw on them, customize them kind of however you like. And then we also own a gym that we started back in 2021. It's called the Fitness Parlor. And then we also own a rental company that kind of encompasses long-term rentals. We do flip houses in there, and then we also have some billboards in there. The goal for our channel is to help inspire you guys to start your own small business, to go out and to quit your 9-to-5 and go out and do what you've always wanted to do, because we know it's scary. Whenever I first started so I first got started in real estate when I was working a 9-to-5 job, and then I finally flipped a house and had enough money for a down payment that I bought a building and started a gym. And that's kind of where my journey started. And the idea behind the channel is to just show what we do every day, day in and day out, to run our 3 businesses. So first thing we got going on this morning is I had an order come in late yesterday, and I had 4 mic covers come through, actually off our website. If you're watching this, Guy, person's name's Guy from Ohio, thank you so much for your order. We really appreciate it. We have 3 red covers and then 1 lime green cover going out. So we gotta get that packed up. And then we also had another order come in through Amazon, and they ordered a black mic cover. So we gotta get that done this morning. I gotta find my stand to put you guys on. Okay. So we're gonna get that packed out this morning. Once we get that packed out, I am gonna go to the gym because I need to work out. And we're just gonna say hi. Wow. We're just gonna say hi to Nick, who is the gym manager, in case you guys haven't followed along with the other vlogs. We'll probably just say, hey, what's up? As long as nothing is broken, nothing's too crazy, we will just work out and then go straight to our rental property, because we have a rental property right now that we're renovating, and I need to get some work done on it. So let's get these orders packed out, because we got to get them to the post office, got to get to the gym. We kind of got a busy day. So we already have our boxes made up. We spent a Sunday making a bunch of boxes. That way, when some orders came through like it did, they are ready to go. And just for you guys that are watching that are maybe new around here, this company right here, Mic Cover, it was inspired. It's a company we just started in January 1st, but it was inspired by a podcast that I had. So when I bought the gym, I had always wanted to do a podcast, and I was able to hire someone to manage my gym so I could go out and start my podcast. And so I was podcasting for about 2 years. And then when I was doing my podcast, because it was an in-person podcast, I always wanted to be able to advertise my own, what the podcast was called, which was just called Ryan Wilson Podcast. But I wanted my name on it. I wanted it like right there on camera, because you're watching me and you're watching, where do we put this? You're watching me and you're watching the microphone the whole time. So I wanted one, and the only other option, there was only one other option out there at the time to be able to put my name on it, and that was one of those square covers, like the news station has. And to me, those are just ugly. Like, there's something just about them that I don't know. I just don't like them. So I didn't want to go that route. I like the idea of being able to, 1, grab my microphone and move it around. People would always be moving the microphones around. But 2, it just didn't look right. It looks like a news station when you have it on there. I wanted something that was clean, slick. I don't know. It just didn't, it wasn't it. I wasn't vibing with me. So that's kind of where this came from because I couldn't find one. And I sat on it for 6 months or a year, just thinking on it. I'm like, there's gotta be something out there for me to customize my microphone. And yes, I could have just put stickers or drawn or painted on my microphone, but if you guys know what a Shure SM7B costs, it's not something you wanna just go and paint on because they're not cheap, you know, and then it's permanent. Once it's on there, it's permanent and you're never changing. You're never gonna be able to change that. So I wanted something that, like, if I decided to change the theme of my podcast, I could just easily switch it from a blue cover to a red cover or a green cover.
One eternity later.
All right, just like that, we got 2, 4, 6 mic covers going out. Let's take those to the post office and let's get to the gym so we can get a workout in, because I know I'm already running behind this morning. What's up? Lunchtime. I got distracted talking. Our part still hasn't came in?
You what?
Our part?
No, I was making fun of you for saying.
Oh, that was, I see.
Yeah. It's like every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Nick was just telling me how I needed to replace this handle because it was like getting frayed, and it is getting frayed pretty bad. But it was over a year ago. Somebody had brought it in to us and said this thing's like on its last leg, about to break, and it's still holding on. So, but we're gonna finally throw it away now. I don't like replacing stuff until it actually breaks. But Nick made a point that somebody will have the cable machine maxed out and they'll be using this thing and they'll have it at full extension when it snaps, and
they'll have to buy
new cable, new plates, new everything. Plus the guy's arm will probably rip off doing it somehow, and we'll have to buy a guy a new bionic arm.
Treadmill.
You did fix the treadmill? It was just those little deals?
She needed to be tightened up.
Cool. So we had this treadmill. Somebody said it was having problems, like when you're running on it. It was like fluctuating speed if it was like at a fast pace. And I did hop on it and it was doing that.
That's why you're running.
That's why I was running the other day, yeah.
I pointed out to someone, I'm like, fucking Ryan's running.
Yeah, no, I hopped on it because I wanted to see it. Because I like the way I diagnose something is like I like to drive it or run on it or just feel to see if I can feel clunky or feel where it's off.
Right.
Just get a feel for things. And then I came in and looked it up, and they said, I watched a YouTube video actually, and the guy on the video said that a lot of times the belts just get stretched out a little bit and you just need to tighten them. You can put more tension on it. It's a whole ordeal. There's like a wheel on the back, and we were gonna show you guys, and then it got busy and I was like, we'll just worry about it tomorrow, and Nick tightened it and fixed it, so good deal. Easy fix. That's the kind of stuff I like. That's the stuff you just kind of deal with. You seen that I put beanies out there? Yeah. I didn't know if they were going to sell, but I figured somebody wanted one. They're there. And it keeps it from looking plain. But if everything else is good, I'm going to work out. I did notice that we have some people out there that like to talk, so it might be difficult for me to get a workout in. But I got to get to my rental property. I'm not going to get anything done. And if I go to the rental and I get all dirty, I'm not going to want to come back. I had 6 mic covers I had to ship out this morning, so I got caught up doing that. And I slept in a little bit too.
6 though? That's pretty cool.
6. Yeah, I was stoked. But actually, a couple of them came in late last night. So 2 this morning, 4 yesterday.
Okay.
4 yesterday afternoon. So I'm only considering 2 sales today. But still great.
Yeah.
Two for a day is great. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go work out. There's nothing new here. This is you guys' first time watching the vlog. This is my gym. It's called the Fitness Parlor. This is Nick behind me here, manager. He keeps the place afloat. I would show you guys around the gym a little bit more, but the privacy for the members is very important to me. This is like our lobby here though. We got supplements, wraps, energy drinks, everything like that, and protein bars and protein sticks, and then we have a self-checkout here, which is just nice to have. We have lockers. We also rent out advertising on the TVs up there. We have storage cubbies here. If you own a gym, you're gonna open a gym, I definitely recommend having something like that, because on average, how many products do we sell out there in a week?
You want to count energy drinks?
Energy drinks too. 50?
Yeah, I was gonna say 30 probably.
30?
30 to 50 is actually fair. Yeah.
30 to 50 products on average.
Yeah.
So if you guys go to a gym, does your gym sell supplements, wraps, t-shirts, drinks, all this stuff?
We're already almost out of that creatine we just ordered.
Yeah, we ordered a bunch of new creatine, and you said it's selling really good. And we've always sold creatine, but we never sold through First Form creatine, and we also never sold like in that large quantities, which people really like. Anywhere where they can save money is nice.
That's good.
But if you're gonna open a gym or you have a gym, you need to be selling supplements, because it just helps you make so, and not just supplements, wraps, drinks, everything. It just helps so much. Okay, I'm gonna work out. Welcome to the rental property. If you guys haven't been following along with the vlogs, this is a rental that we bought a few months back. We're fixing it up. We got a bunch of new flooring in. Tyler's actually flooring it upstairs. We got AC installed today, so let me go show you guys this. You guys probably don't care about a new AC unit, but it's exciting to me because they're expensive and they make a big difference. So our brand new unit just got installed today. We're at, I think that was like basically $4,500. Once you pay taxes and stuff on it, it's $4,500, but the house is nice and cool now. We've been depending on just open windows, letting the breeze in. So we got that fixed. Finally got the bathroom, just a toilet working. We got to scrub this whole house. This house was really dirty. It's getting cleaned up. All this framing, any type of wood trim has to be replaced. There's a little bit of mold on this, which is gross. You guys know mold is no bueno. We got new cabinets in. We're gonna get new appliances here soon. But this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath that we're gonna be renting out. We're gonna ask $900 a month for it, I think. I bought it for $45. Hopefully we can have 30 in it at max. So 45, 55, 65, 75. You know, we might actually do pretty good on cash flow. My payment is $764. I took out a loan for $85,000 on it. So even at that evaluation, we'll still do good. This is my friend Tyler. He just started helping me on these properties. Something cool I bought this like body cam deal, so we can use that like when we're fixing on some stuff. Like when I was working on the electrical panel downstairs the other day, I couldn't really bring you guys along for it because I couldn't hold the camera and work on it, but now we can. And we got to work on that today. We got to get the rest of the plumbing done so we can hook up a washer and dryer, and then we also got to get our stove and our dryer plug finish wiring them in and install the plugs. So we're going to be doing that today. I also got to get a hammer drill so that way we can put some screws in, because we got like we got to mount it to the wall somehow. So we're gonna need to do that. We got quite a bit to do, so we need to get to work. I don't know what we're gonna do first. Probably finish the plumbing. So let's go do that. We're gonna run piping from here down out here, over this way, down and back around. I need to get rid of these bibs here real quick. So let's take those off. But these lines right here do have water coming down to right here, so we got to be careful not to hit it, because if it does, water's going to go everywhere. Alright, so this is how I'm going to be doing it. We got already pre-installed the fittings in the end. Just so that way I didn't have to try to tuck it in. I could get it as tight as possible. It'll have a little bit of wiggle room, but the tighter I can get it up against the wall, the better. See, I got about a finger's length there. Need a hot line. Now they make like white. I don't know if the white's different than the red and blue, but I like the red and blue. I think it looks nicer. I also think that it's just nice to be able to identify the lines, like the hot and cold lines. Got that one pretty tight. This one doesn't even have a finger length. So now we come out and come down. Can I pull this thing out? I can. We'll worry about that in a minute. I don't know what was there. Almost looks like a gutter piece. I think I'll probably just focus on doing the blue one. Alright, how long do we want this? I'm thinking it doesn't need to be very far from the washer or from the hot water heater. So maybe something like this. And then I'll pre-install one again here, and we could just swing this like that, put it on. Actually, I'll probably just put it on and not pre-install it. If you guys have never done this before, PEX is so easy, and I would imagine the people that are watching this, you guys are probably wanting to own your own rental property and wondering what it's like to do it, and you're probably also thinking, well, I don't know how to do this. Well, I can tell you right now, I didn't know what I was doing either. I learned as I went. And this right here is an extremely easy way to plumb something in. The only problem is a drain for the washer, for all the water that's coming out. I have to figure that out. And we'll worry about that when we get to it. It's nothing that you have to worry about now. If you guys ever have a problem with these things moving around too, something I learned is it just takes a little pinch with some pliers just to keep it in spot. You don't have to squeeze very hard at all, but just a little pinch. Now I rented these. I do have this tool, and I forgot to bring it today, so I just went ahead and rented it for like $5, $10 for the day. We'll probably put it right here along this line. Maybe, do we make it even with the hot water heater? I think we just make it even with the hot water heater. I think that'd be fine. And then I might actually leave it like this. Maybe I'll get a line, come over for the red. The red will go slightly below it and slightly short of it. This is kind of one of those things, if you're going to be doing quite a few of these, you'll use them. Same thing with these elbows and the crimps and stuff. Just buy yourself extras. That way you don't end up in a position like me where I'm out of them. Hopefully that one don't leak. If there's a potential of leaking, it's going to be that one there, because I got it down on the end a little bit. These things are just a lot more forgiving than most. Nice and stable now. So now we got a good mount for the washer and dryer hookups. Okay, so those look pretty good. It's a little dirty inside there, but you guys get the point, right? Now hopefully we can just get this plumbing run down and around up there. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys here monitoring the hot water heater, see if anything leaks, and then I am gonna go turn the hot water heater on. That's not good. Oh. You know what I bet I did? I bet that connection right there wasn't even, I bet it wasn't even tight. I bet we could watch back on the footage, and I bet I didn't even crimp it down. Okay, it's crimped down now. We're going for tip number 2. Hopefully water line doesn't bust again. Tip number 2 looks pretty good. It's tough because everything's wet, so you can't tell if it's actually leaking or not, but I don't see anything like actively dripping, so that's a really good sign. Try to bring you guys down a little closer. No drips. This one over here is the one I was worried about, and it's not leaking. I did notice that this is the hot water shutoff valve, but I should have it down here before it hits the T and goes here. That way if I ever had to work on that line or anything up from it, I could have just shut it off here, and I got it above the water, hot water, or above the washer, but that's okay. We can make do. It's what we have for right now. We now finally have the water turned on in the entire house. So now we have the opportunity to just watch it, and we're going to leave it on all day. We have the whole house is powered with water now. Before I had a lot of it shut down. Now we get to really watch and see if something is going to go wrong. Because for a while, for at least a week or two, I only leave the water on while I'm at the house. A lot of this right here for the shower really scares me. It's well, you guys can't see it very well, but it's very, very ugly, very nasty. Those are things that you want to try to make sure you fix. I don't want to blow too much money just fixing a bunch of random stuff, but I want to fix the stuff that needs fixed, because I don't like coming into someone's house, even though it's my house that I own. If someone's written it, I want to give them the privacy that they deserve. So as long as they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, taking care of the house, the rental property, I try not to bother them. And if I have to come in for something that I neglected, well, then that's on me. Okay, so now I guess I'm gonna try to run a wire over here and run a new wire to the hot water heater to get it powered up. And then after that we will, because I have a wire running, this wire right here is run for the stove, and then we're gonna have to run another one for the dryer, which I'm gonna need some more cable. I think I might have enough, but it'll be really close. Probably not enough, honestly. So we might have to go get some more cable, but we can for sure get the hot water heater running, and we can for sure get the stove hooked up, and then all we'll have left is the dryer to hook up. I know I have the breakers already, so that's a big plus, but we're gonna need to run the wires and install them into the actual breaker themselves. So I'll bring you guys along for that, because now I have that body cam deal, so I can put you guys on the body cam. You guys can actually kind of see what I'm doing the whole time, which I think is cool. Is that something you guys want to see? Like me, you guys actually want to see like a body cam version of me actually working on it? Or is that something like, no, we could just skip through all that. I'm not really too concerned about that. Like how real and raw do you guys want these vlogs to be? Because I can curate them to where I skip through a lot of the stuff and make them a lot shorter, or I can make them a lot longer and show you guys the whole process. Let me know down in the comments, because that's kind of where I'll go with it. Right now I try to find a good middle ground with it. So, well, we're gonna have to run holes all the way down through. There's nowhere to run the wiring right now, so the only way is just run it on top or run it up through the rafters. I mean, I could run it up through the rafters. I gotta staple it though, and I don't have my staple gun, so probably best to run it up through there. Yeah, that bit's not good. All right, well, it looks like we're running it along the tops, and then we'll just staple it up eventually. I need to remember to bring that staple gun tomorrow, though. We're gonna wire some stuff in. I'm gonna need this knife. We're gonna have to kill the power, so I got a light right here. These snips might come in handy. A flathead screwdriver. What do you guys think of the body cam? You guys like the body cam here? So this wire right here, let me see if I can get you guys. Oh yeah, so this wire right here will be our hot water heater. This one right here, this pink one, will be our dryer. And then this black one up here is going to be our stove. But first thing you need to do is we're going to need to kill the power. So I got dark on you guys there. Now, where do I put this so that I can see, and so can you guys? It might be dark. I understand that, but I have a wire right here that we need to strip the sheeting on. I'm going to leave, usually I would just shave all the sheeting back from the entire wire all the way up to where it basically enters the panel, like right after it enters the panel. But this one actually crosses over at the top, and it crosses over a bunch of wires. And since I didn't, if it was me wiring this thing from brand new, I would organize the wires at the top better. But I'm not going to redo it all. It's just that's not an option at this point. So see, like up here at the bend, there's no reason for me to strip it all the way back here. So I cut it right here. And then I like to try to tuck it all the way up in here. Okay, before we get to something we forgot, we got to go over here. I need my electrical tester. Which we're not really messing with anything that's hot, but that's hot. That's the main breaker coming in. That's powering everything else. But always a good idea to test it. And then, yeah, this will be tucked up here like this. And I will have this piece of paper out there. Anybody know why that little piece of cardboard paper is in there? So a white and a black go to this double pole because it actually acts as two hots instead of a neutral. And then this ground here will go in here like this, right in here. So let's do the ground first. That way we have a good ground in there. Hopefully I didn't snip that too much. See, because of all these wires here, it makes it a lot more difficult. I work from the bottom up when I'm wiring the panel. That way, as the wires are getting filled up, I'm kind of overlapping instead of trying to underlap them. Is that too much? That is way too much wire. Even if the wire is going up there. Okay, so we're going to snip some more off. I didn't want to short us, but we got way too much. Okay, right there. I like to leave a little extra, that way in case in the future somebody wants to add a 200 amp. If I want to add a 200 amp, I have the option. So see, now we can get these wires up, get them out of the way, tuck these down, push them down. I like them to be like all nicely, which this isn't terrible, but I've seen better. Okay, so see, and then I would do something like, well, black on bottom. So I would do something like this here. Snip this one. And this one here. So we can snip them both about here. Okay. Forgot I need a wire stripper. Now we won't, I know I said it already, but I might not include it in the vlog, but we won't have, I'm not hooking anything up today I mean, maybe the stove. But I want to get all the wires or the plugs mounted really well first. So. I know you guys can barely see, but there's just these screws. Just unscrew the screw. I can trim just a little bit more off this one here. Okay, so now that's wired in. I also like to do the ground first because most likely if you ever have problems, you're gonna have problems with your breaker. You might have to swap a breaker out or something eventually. So if you put the ground on bottom, you can just pull out the hot wires and run them. What did we get done today? This is an end of the day update. I got the transitions in. I did go and get those, so I got them all done throughout the house where they need it. I have one more spot that's like around the fireplace I need to get done, but I did not have the hardware store actually didn't have enough transitions, so I didn't get to finish that. That's okay. And then Tyler got the flooring in here done. That looks really good. I like it. Yeah, it looks nice. He did a good job. So this is gonna get done probably not tomorrow, but the day after. He's got one small room, this little hallway, and his bedroom left to do. He'll get that done. It takes time. Flooring takes time if you're gonna do it right. And then I got the basement pretty well buttoned up. If I remember to get my nail gun, I will staple the wires up. I'll probably go home, honestly, and just put it in my truck, because I was able to finish up this piping here, which I'm really happy about. We got the wires laid out over here. They just need to be stapled up, pulled tight, so they look good. And then I got this all wired up. I actually need to put the front on it so it's safe, because obviously that's not very safe. And then we got the AC installed today. AC was a big thing. AC was a really big thing for us today. It is nice to work in a house when it is 85 degrees outside. It's nice to work in a house with AC, and I actually need to turn the basement lights off down here too. So I'm gonna start leaving the electric on at night. I think it's gonna be fine. Let's see, that's one basement light. So we got all the basement lights off. 3 different breakers for some basement lights. That's a little overkill in my opinion. I feel like we could have put LED lights in downstairs and call it a day. Crap. Gotta shut the water off too. I don't see it leaking, I don't see it dripping, but I've had pipes bust too many times on me when I'm not around. So those will get shut off every night before we go home. And then even once it's all done, we're gonna have to turn the water on, just leave it on, because this water is nasty. It's got old black iron pipes. I don't know why someone decided to use them, but it has like just endless crud coming out of them. So like our new sink there, whenever I turned it on for the first time, it instantly clogged the filter up in it, so I had to take it off, run it a bunch, but I'm still getting crap coming out of it, crud coming out of it. So until that stuff quits coming out, we're gonna just leave it off, keep trying to run it, and then we'll have to just like run the shower or something, or maybe run everything just for like a couple hours just to really let it flush the system. It's still probably gonna have problems. I don't know what else to do about it other than replace all the lines, which I don't want to do just yet. If we have to, that's what I'll do, but don't want to. But I have a mic cover that sold today, so we gotta get home and get that shipped out. And then we also, let's see, I know I got dinner tonight, so we're not gonna vlog too much longer. but we're definitely gonna get that mic cover shipped out. And then I got a couple things that came in for my Traxxas. Actually, for Ariel's Traxxas, I ordered some stuff for it, so I want to show you guys that. I got a new battery that came in for me, but I also got something for Ariel for hers. So that way, just to make hers a little bit nicer so she can enjoy it. So we're gonna head to the house now, get that mic cover shipped out, and I'll show you guys what I got for the Traxxas. It's like Ariel's doing some cleaning. Okay, let's put this down. See if I can show you guys. Hopefully that's good enough. Did you get anything else in the mail? Do you know?
No.
I wonder if it's in the mailbox. Probably in the mailbox. Hobby Park. These are your wheels for your
Oh, cool.
for your Traxxas. They look big though.
They are. They're too big.
If they're too big, we can swap them to my.
They look huge.
Yeah, if they're too big, we can put them on mine and put mine on yours.
They look like my Jeep tires.
Yeah, I like them. That's why I got them, because they were meaty. And they were. I wanted chrome, but I couldn't find chrome online. They had chrome at the hobby shop the other day, but they were double the price of these. So let me double check this. Supposed to be a battery in here somewhere. I guess I'll go check the mailbox because it said it got delivered, so if it's not here, I don't know what to do about it. Let's go see if these will actually even fit. I'm just going to carry one wheel out. Put it up next to the other one. If they're bigger, cool, I'll put them on mine and make it sit up a little higher. Coming in? Okay. So mine I got sitting off. They're actually the same size. Mine, these new ones might just be a hair wider. So actually, height-wise, mine actually that are on it right now might be taller, but width-wise, just a hair wider, but not wide enough for me to put them on mine. They'll look good on Ariel's. Yeah, they'll look good on Ariel's. And I've also been trying to charge Ariel's battery all day. I don't know if it's charged, so I want to try that out. Good news is, it does steer, and it drives. So the problem I have, is that I got this Traxxas Easy Peak. Oh, it's blurry. But I got this Traxxas Easy Peak, which you guys can't see really well. But it has like different charging modes, things like that. But I had to buy this wire adapter to plug into it. And when you plug the battery for my Stampede in, it says that it's like, it tells you how much it's charged. You know, so you could watch it, you can check on it, and it'll tell you when it's done. When I plug this one in, it's just like lights are going all over the place. And I figured that meant it didn't work, but I actually plugged it in and it actually charged it, so that's a good sign. You just don't know when it's done, but at least we got it back together. This is our Traxxas. This is our first Traxxas we bought. And we just put that body on it the other day. And Ariel really liked it, so I told her she could have this one, and then I bought a Stampede. But it's hard to drive, and oh, you know what though? The battery, I'm full throttling it, and that's as far as it goes. So I stand corrected. It did not charge it, so dang. I'm gonna have to figure something out. Unless if it was charging it, it just gave it enough charge just to drive around just a little bit, but not enough to actually, because it'll do a wheelie and donuts, all kinds of stuff, but it's just not It's not charged up enough to even do a wheelie, so I'll shut it off. I still gotta get the wheels on it anyway, and then I'll have to make a trip up to the hobby shop to get a charger, I guess, for it, and then I'll get her another battery too, because she only has the one, so it sucks having to wait for one to charge. All right, let's go back out the mic cover. This isn't gonna take long. I know I got the email for it, so we still gotta print off a ticket for it, but I just get it wrapped up, get it sent out. I don't know the name, so if you ordered this green one and you're watching the vlog, I apologize for not giving you a shout out, but it's just trying to do things as efficiently as possible. What kind of stickers would you guys like? I feel like if you like the green one, you're gonna like this out of this world sticker. And then I'm gonna give you guys a Be Unique. Just might cover, it's like a felt fabric one. And then obviously you guys gotta go with the mic cover. One. Thank you card. Okay, just like that, it's done. I have to print off a label still, and I will do that, but I am going to end the vlog here because I have some family coming over for dinner tonight, so I want to try to get all these clips uploaded and at least get started editing the vlog tonight, so that way we can get it out tonight. Ariel's already starting to cook, so maybe I can try to knock out as much of the vlog editing as I can, and then we can have dinner and I can just enjoy my evening with her and the family. So thank you guys so much for watching the channel. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. We got a lot done. I was happy with today. I got a little bit of a late start on it, but that's okay. We sold lots of mic covers. We got a workout in. We got some work done at our rental property, and we're gonna get this vlog out, and I got to spend some time with the family, so that is a major success. I hope you guys have an amazing day doing whatever you're doing. If you guys are just hanging out, enjoy just the time you have just to relax and watch TV. I hope you guys got something done like I did today. I want to thank you guys again for watching the channel. It really means a lot to me. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Help us grow, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.